So it's quite even drafts, but I would favor the Void Spirit more because he's gonna be able to rotate and.
Yeah, at least you'd like to hope that the Void Spirit gets something done early. I think we've seen it a couple times where it's just the lack of rotations from mid. So a little bit of musical lanes coming in from LGD. Do they try to turn it around and go and switch their lanes? Are they okay with this? It looks like they're okay with this because it certainly looks like first blood for the side of EHOME. And it will be.
Bot as well. Lich Ursa. They have a lot of kills if Centaur makes a mistake.
But they go on to X-Nova immediately. They try to get this damage out. Faith Beyond taking a lot of damage as the Shadow Poison is not enough to get the kill there onto the Beastmaster. Snowball comes in level 2 from Jinkyu to kill off the Shadow Demon for the second time in this lane.
Mid lane actually has some chance. Some small chance.
Although now as he's rotating over, he gets spotted by X-Nova. Aether Remnant now on the Jinkyu. There's the tag team with the Shockwave in onto Somnus. There's the damage there. They've got the Frost Shield, so they'll kill off this Void Spirit. Look over at X-Nova to get themselves a fourth.
Yep, very, very nice. Both the supports are converging on mid lane at the 4-minute runes.
And Innocent's taking a lot of damage for this, potentially, but nothing to say is here to lock down this rune.
Alpha is trying. He was trying to block.
He's got
trying to
Icarus
block
dive.
the agents. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. Not sure if they could kill the Magnus. So Magnus is pretty difficult to kill. So they probably have to come and maybe defend the tower. And the Lich is here placing wards. Oh, he saw him place the observer ward, so he gets the instant reward. And top lane.
They've got the disruption. Just on the Jinkyu, help them disengage from this fight as they've already got the Necro 1 on Faith Beyond. He is.
Yeah, this is really, really bad for the Radiant team. They were supposed to win this lane with the PL against Beast, but because of the lane swap, now there's a Raw on PL.
Stampede committed. Chalice already did top. They look to get the kill on the Old 11 bottom. Won't be able to do so. They got the PL top. This is so far a fantastic start for EHOME.
They have level 6 on Ursa.
FY needs to be careful. Fire Spirits will keep him alive. But they've got the Snowball committed to this. Icarus dive out.
Here comes the Void Spirit.
Jinkyu.
This could be bad.
They get themselves at least one. X-Nova's here with Somnus. Disruption comes out as well as the Soul Catcher onto this Ursa. Old 11 now popping the stun, but Sylar, he's able to get that in rage and stay alive a little bit longer. The question is, can he get out of this one? And it looks like the Shadow Poison and the damage coming in. Finally, the Resonant Pulse will do the finishing shots onto the Ursa.
But to, still farm on
Primal
down
Roar
lanes
again
and
top. They're going to look for the Phantom Lancer, Doppelganger. Chalice, though, he's been spotted. Stampede comes in, but they've got the shards perfect
nice.
from Jinkyu.
Very nice. Take away from the top lane. I don't think he can stay top anymore. And mid lane, Shadow
They keep
Demon.
losing numbers. The Astral Step might be able to get nothing to say. We'll at least grab one. Somnus has Astral Step again in a second, but he won't even need it with the Aether Remnant down to grab Innocence. However, now with the Astral Step, he might go after Jinkyu. Jumps forward.
This Arcane Rune is just doing so much for him.
Aether Remnant pulled him in, but he can't get the kill. They're chasing. Let's see if they can get the kill on the Ursa. I believe he tried to jump to the high ground, and actually Chalice, he doppelgangers up there, so Sylar trying to get away, but the Astral Step once again with the Resonant Pulse finishes him off for the second time, and they've got an Aether Remnant to pull back in Innocence, so they lose a 2 spot here bottom.
Man, Somnus is on a roll here.
Primal Roar coming in onto the Centaur. They've got nothing to say here. They'll get themselves at least one. Icarus dive over, but RP just onto the Shadow Demon. Maybe a little too ambitious with that attack. They've got the Aether Remnant. They're trying to save this Magnus. Supernova was also down on that one. Fire Spirits come through. Shards are perfect, but nothing to say. He committed too much, and he's already dead.
They should be able to get one more kill here.
He'll be the +1, maybe even more. And Shade Frost comes in, does a good amount of damage here onto the Void Spirit. They also bring Jinkyu in. They get the kill there on the Somnus. They never got the Tusk.
Yeah, that double bracer there, and the Lich arriving just on time in the nick of time to secure the kill, secure the Tusk. So even though it gets killed by the Necro Tree, but it gives them valuable information that Beastmaster is moving bottom.
Chalice jumps in, hoof stomps there. Faith Beyond taking a lot of damage. Primal comes out. They're trying to save the life of this Beastmaster with the Frost Shield, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough once they move in Chalice. However, he is so speedy. Maybe it is enough. They get the kill on X Nova. This fight raging on over on the side near the outpost as well. Jinkyu now getting turned on. They commit the Supernova to this one, so Jinkyu will eventually drop. Or I say that again, and it's almost like he's bound to survive. Is he? No way! Chalice! This is what happens when you deal with ultimatums. Both Faith Beyond and Jinkyu making me sound stupid.
Oh, Radiant's not anticipating this.
Snowball, X-Nova, and good shards again. But now on the other side, thanks to the skewer, he still ends up dead. They're going to look for more. Old 11 now on the run. They don't have the Primal Roar for 40 seconds, but they do have the slowing of the Frost Shield out onto the Centaur. Aether Remnant pulls in one, but it won't really matter as they get the kill there on the Centaur regardless. So another 2 kills there for EHOME as well as the Aegis into their hands.
Because they showed mid.
Yeah, so they should be able to get this kill on Old 11. They get the kill there. Unable to get that Stampede off, and it was the batches that came out from Sylar. Now they're looking for a +1, which they'll get on to X-Nova. So another 2 kills, and when it rains, it pours here for LGD right now. EHOME up 8,000 net worth, now 9,000. Continuing to pressure down the throats of LGD.
Gonna see everything.
They jump forward with the Astral Step. They try to go in for Faith Beyond. Can they get the kill to the Beastmaster? They will. Sylar now the second target.
Fabian has to buy back for this fight.
Sylar staying alive for now. They won't buy back up Faith Beyond. He holds it. Aether Remnant pulls back Sylar. That'll get the first life. I'm surprised Faith Beyond not coming back for this one, as he had that second life to go. Sylar now looking over at the Phantom Lancer. Doppelganger, Aether Remnant, as well as the Supernova. Sylar now on the run, but he's dead for the second time, and at no point did it feel like EHOME were the ones trying to come back into this. They held the buyback on Faith Beyond. They'll get the kill on the Innocence.
So there was like no way they could. They were not ready. Despite having like
or did they? The turnaround, Disruption saving the life of the Void Spirit. They finally get the kill there onto the Tusk. They will take out Somnus, but Faith Beyond being chased now has no mana once again. Good RP for Nothing to Say. They've got the damage to take out Chalice. A double kill for Nothing to Say. And they shut down that attempt from LGD.
Outpost. So it's a 1 apiece outpost.
Oh, X-Nova. Grabs the bounty, but most likely still dead. They've got the damage from the Necro Books coming in to get that kill. Innocence will claim the life of this Shadow Demon.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Trying to fight over me.
Magnus?
Find the Magnus, and Snowball pulls him in,
Snowball.
saves him for a little while. Now skewers away, but Chalice is here with the Diffusal Blade. Shockwave comes out. They've got the Supernova as well. Walrus Punch on Old 11, but they've got the damage to take out Innocence and then Jinkyu. So 3 kills here for LGD. And they also claim the first tower.
He react on time.
Snowball. That lands. Now they've got the Walrus Punch, but the TPs are immediate. So that'll be right on to Jinkyu as they've got the TP into the Hook Stomp. Jinkyu surviving for now. Stampede comes in. Sylar showing his face. So they've kept the Tusk alive. But they've got the Primal Roar out onto the Phoenix. BKB is popped by Faith Beyond. RP is huge here from Nothing to Say. 3 heroes locked up. They get the kill on X-Nova, and now they'll look for the Astral Step away as the FY ends up dead with the Chain Frost bouncing around. Chalice now low, as well as Old 11. The BKB about to run out on Nothing to Say. They'll get the kill on a Chalice as well as Old 11. 4 for nothing in the favor of EHOME off the back of a great RP coming in from Nothing to Say.
Yeah, but I think that Radiant probably didn't need to fight there. You saw what happened right here. The Void Spirit, he used his Astral Step. He got out. The Centaur pop Stampede, and he was running away. He didn't want to fight. He didn't have charges or ultimate, and they were in a very dangerous position here because the enemy team is surrounding. It's a bad place to fight. But the Centaur was I think, forcing his team to go in because if you remember what happened, he popped Stampede.
Oh boy,
and he
Sam is dead immediately.
He was running in towards the enemy team, trying to kill the Tusk. Like, this Tusk is a bait, I'm telling you. Like, the whole game, he's a bait. Radiant has been trying to kill this Tusk so many times, and every single time, it did not end well for them. Now with the Centaur after he popped Stampede and saved the Void Spirit, and PL is farming all of this. And the whole Dire team is in the bottom lane, so that's great for the PL. But that didn't happen, so now Dire has opened up a huge advantage. They killed the Rex, and Jinkyu finally goes down here. I think the best thing they can do here is try to steal the Aegis, that's it, with the dive. I don't think they should take a fight here.
And there's the Sunray. RP comes in. They got the disruption
Nice
to save
disrupt.
this Phoenix, and now what can they do with FY backing off? They got the kill on X Nova. The BKB has been popped by Faith Beyond as well as nothing to say, so they're trying to get the source, but they've used the Primal Roar out on a Chalice.
Yo!
Good job coming in with the Yules as well as the Aether Remnant on, and nothing to say, but Chalice now backing off. The Skewer out back. They look to get this kill here as the Chain Frost bouncing around on a couple of these heroes, as well as the Shockwave coming in. Right clicks through from Sylar as the Supernova goes off. They get the kill on Old 11, and now they look for blood. They look for more. But backing off right now is LGD, and everything so far has been used by EHOME. How can they get back in
That
this
was
fight?
really good by us, recognizing that he should just finish the Roche. He didn't even bother coming out when they tried to fight with the RP. He just secured the Roche, picks up all the Aegis and Cheese, and the fight was just dire after that. I mean, I think the game is just too much right now for Radiant. They've just fallen too far behind. Couldn't really get a hold of any good team fights throughout the game after losing their lanes.
This will finish for Sylar. He'll be looking to make a jump in.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Both racks. Astro step forward coming in from Somnus as well as the Hoof Stomp. Can they follow this up with anything? The Primal Roar is through. Disruption to save him. Chalice coming around towards the back, but right into the Walrus Punch. I'm not sure this was the right move from him. He kind of just walked right in and then ends up dead. Meanwhile, RP comes in, hits onto the FY. They get the kill here onto the Phoenix, who doesn't have buyback. They'll commit the Stampede, but the Abyssal Blade hits onto the Centaur to take out Old 11, who doesn't have buyback as well. Chalice now Doppelganger retreating. And Somnus in trouble, as is X-Nova. Chain Frost coming around, only hits on one, but it slows him up enough to get the Sinister Gaze, and as well as the Walrus Punch out to kill off this Void Spirit. Chalice the only one alive, but well, GG has already been called, so EHOME will take game one. Can they get the kill before the buzzer? No.
Buzzer!